From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
Partly to mostly cloudy out there this afternoon with a few spotty, heavy downpours and a few rumbles of thunder working up across northwest Alabama into parts of southern middle Tennessee. This will continue through about 8 or 9 p.m. this evening. A chance of a few more scattered showers and thunderstorms after midnight in through Wednesday morning, and then bigger chances of strong to severe thunderstorms Wednesday overnight into early Thursday morning. We'll have a lot to talk about here going forward. And before we get into the futurecast shenanigans and that kind of thing, we do have a flood watch in effect from the National Weather Service for all of Middle Tennessee, the county served by the National Weather Service in Nashville. It's the light shaded green counties here in our viewing area. That includes Wayne, Lawrence, Giles, Lewis, Murray, and Marshall counties. That goes into effect after midnight tonight at 1 a.m., stays in effect all the way until 7 a.m. on our Thursday morning for multiple rounds of heavy rain and thunderstorms that could cause some flooding and flash flooding across the area. And I should caution, just because you're not included in the flood watch yet doesn't mean you won't eventually be included. Other counties across Tennessee, Mississippi, or Alabama could be added to this as we go later on, as the details of the rain and thunderstorm situation do get worked out by the National Weather Service, and they make those decisions either late tonight or tomorrow. A few spotty showers and thunderstorms through 8 to 9 p.m., especially focused over North Alabama, but sneaking up into southern middle Tennessee as well. Even though you don't see them just explicitly on Futurecasts, they're still possible. As we get after midnight, a few more spotty showers and thunderstorms possible over the area, especially the Tennessee side of the state line. And even though you don't see it explicitly modeled here, toward daybreak, there could be a cluster of some heavy rain and strong thunderstorms with gusty winds and small hail over southern middle Tennessee. Extremely low chance they would be severe, but they could be there even though they're not shown on the Futurecast model. Other models have shown them there. There's a disagreement with that. So we'll say it's possible at this time, but not a guarantee. If they do develop in the morning, they would lift off to the northeast late morning into the midday. Partly sunny to mostly cloudy tomorrow afternoon with a spotty shower or thunderstorm possible. Daytime highs in the mid to upper 80s tomorrow with a humid, unstable air mass. And then attention starts to shift toward the late evening after 9 to 10 p.m., we'll start to see a line of strong to severe thunderstorms coming from the northwest, shifting into southern middle Tennessee, then into northwest Alabama during the overnight hours and the morning hours of our Thursday morning. There may be some additional heavy rain ahead of the cold front closer to daybreak Thursday morning as well. These storms have the potential to be strong to severe area-wide across our region. Southern middle Tennessee compared to North Alabama and a slightly higher risk. This is where the elevated risk of strong and severe thunderstorms is here in the orange shaded area. The red shaded region north of our part, that's still just an elevated 3 out of 5 level threat. However, the red shows where the focus for the higher tornado threat is, and that's off to the north of our viewing area. We could see a few isolated spin-up tornadoes in our region, but either in Tennessee, Alabama, or Mississippi, there's a threat of a few isolated spin-up tornadoes Wednesday night and early Thursday morning. However, the tornado threat in our area, not as high as what it is to the north. Main threats in our local area will be damaging straight line winds of 50, 60, 70 miles per hour and an elevated threat of flash flooding being possible. However, a few spin-up tornadoes will be possible overnight tomorrow night, in addition to a few storms with $1 to $50 size hail. So have your severe weather tornado plan in place tomorrow night. Also have your flooding plan in place, especially if you're going to be traveling overnight. Be sure not to travel into flooded roadways. You won't know how deep the water is. You won't know if there's damage to the roadway underneath, and you could need to be rescued if you do get into that sort of situation. So severe storms, don't focus on the tornado threat as much, even though tornado is possible. Main threats are damaging straight line winds, maybe a spin-up tornado or two, and the flash flooding threat overnight tomorrow night. Front shifts south of our area going into Thursday. Showers and thunderstorms stay south of us Thursday night into Friday morning. Partly cloudy skies from Friday through the weekend here. Maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm Saturday night into Sunday, but a whole lot of disagreement with that. So we're only going to hold the chance of rain for that period at about 10% until we get those details worked out with better model agreement. Mid to upper 80s for our Wednesday, with some sunshine behind that front Thursday, back into the upper 70s, lower 80s. But cooler air does arrive Thursday night into Friday. Lows in the 50s over the weekend, if not a few spots in the upper 40s. And daytime highs Friday into the weekend back into the middle 70s or so, including your Mother's Day weekend here looking fine. Again, slight chance of a shower or a thunder shower Saturday night into Sunday, but chance of rain's only 10% for now. It may be updated, so that's why we're holding it off the graphic. Otherwise, partly cloudy each day for the Mother's Day weekend with daytime highs into the middle 70s. Your forecast for tonight, a stray shower or a heavy thunderstorm this evening, and then possibly a few more developing during the early morning hours, dropping out the 80s into the 70s this evening, and then staying in the upper 60s to near 70 as we head through the overnight for your morning lows. A few scattered showers and thunderstorms tomorrow morning, shifting north by midday. A spotty thunderstorm possible in the afternoon. Better chance of those strong to severe thunderstorms tomorrow overnight in the early Thursday morning. Again, damaging straight line winds of 50 to 70 miles per hour and flash flooding, the main threats, but a few spin-up tornadoes and some large hail possible as well. Storms end during the morning hours of our Thursday, then back to partly cloudy for Friday. In the weekend, a stray shower or thunderstorm possible Saturday night into Sunday, and then a few more thunderstorms possible toward the middle of next week. There's your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock for a final check of your local weather.